My instructions were clear. Kill Team Omega Novus was tasked with reaching the coordinates identified in the Mechanicus data logs, securing the entrance to the underground Xenocities, and if possible locating Magos Explorator Severectar. I maintained communication with the team throughout their deployment, monitoring their progress as they pushed deeper into the ruins of Drakenfell. Upon arrival, the kill team encountered Mechanicus constructs, 3 devices of unknown function, blending Mechanicus design with clear Xenos influence. These devices were emitting psychic signals that, by all observations, were driving the surrounding Tyranids into a frenzy. The team determined that these constructs were a direct threat to the mission and proceeded to destroy them. I approved their decision at the time, trusting their judgment. It was only after the devices were eliminated that the full weight of their purpose became clear. The devices had been suppressing the Tyranids' synaptic cohesion, keeping the swarms at bay from the entrance to the Xenocities. Without them, the bioforms surged toward the location en masse. I received frantic reports as the Deathwatch engaged a swarm of unprecedented scale. Among the attacking creatures were zoanthropes of extraordinary psychic power, their presence bolstered by an immense bioform unlike any recorded in the archives. The kill team fought valiantly, holding their ground long enough for a tactical withdrawal. In the chaos of their retreat, we suffered a tragic loss. Brother Santos of the Blood Angels was slain, his death confirmed before communication was severed. Several others sustained injuries, their strength waning as the Tyranids bore down on them. The team's final transmission reported their retreat into the entrance to the underground city. I have not heard from them since. This development presents a grave complication. With Kill Team Omega Novus cut off beneath the surface, I can only speculate as to their condition and objectives. The Tyranids remain a relentless threat above ground, while the underground cities may hold even greater dangers. Furthermore, the absence of Severectar and the nature of his work with these devices leave many unanswered questions. Why were the Mechanicus suppressing the Tyranid synapse? What purpose did these devices serve, beyond their apparent defensive function? And what exactly drove the Magos to such desperate measures? The loss of communication with the kill team is an unacceptable risk. I will dispatch an emergency recovery effort if no word is received within the next standard rotation. However, I fear this mission is entering a far darker chapter. The depths of Drakenfell promise only greater peril, and the Xenos legacy buried there may prove to be a threat beyond even my worst expectations. The Emperor's light guide them.
We play and call it work.
In this episode of Deathwatch Drakenfell, Steve has the difficult task of descending into the underground cities. So we have all our ruins set up here, and he's being chased. You can hear the screeches of psychic creatures up above as you rapidly descend, with your injuries still there, having just lost Brother Santos of the Blood Angels. That is a severe blow to your abilities, given that he was well equipped to handle guys up close, even though he couldn't kill Ripper Swarms very well. And you can see the presence that the AdMech have already been here, having set up lots of supplies and machinery, and yet there are no AdMech present. But they did leave behind some supplies that you could pillage. Right there, and right there. You got 2 of them. So Steve's task is simple, not easy. Descend quick enough to not get overwhelmed by the creatures who are coming down. Find whatever equipment you can that you can then use to seal this entrance. In other words, you need to blow this place up. So you're sure that you can MacGyver something from everything down here. But I'm not going to tell you exactly how the scenario works. Steve's going to have to kind of treat it like a bit of a role-playing game and figure out what he has to do. Understand?
Can I use the crane to move stuff?
You know what? That's a good question. You'll have to move to the crane to figure that out. But you will be under some pressure. Like maybe the first or second turn, you won't have any enemies coming because you descended quickly. And in Brother Santos's valiant last stand, he held them off just long enough to slow them down. But yeah, you don't have much time. Also, I'm going to tell you that obviously if you're descending stairs, it's no problem. But if you decide to jump at all, you can jump down 1 level at a time without any problems. Any further than that, and mortal wounds will be issued.
What's it cost me to jump down, like the heightened movement?
That there's... Oh, yeah. It still costs you the same kind of movement. I'm just saying that you don't just get to descend. You can't just be like, you know what?
Yep, I'm with you.
I'm going to move down 2 levels at once without any problem.
See, the thing about this video game here is I can't go on YouTube and find the answer and then play the mission.
And there's no quick saving. And see if you'd be like, oh, I wonder if this works. Nope, that was a bad idea. Okay, so descend quickly, outpace the Tyranids who are chasing you, and there are some very powerful ones who will be coming down very soon, and collapse this place before all is lost. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Just as a quick reminder, not Santos. Santos is dead. Rotblat, the heavy bolter guy, he is minorly wounded, so his weapon skill and ballistic skill are worsened for this entire mission. And then you've given some upgrades. The bolter ammo that gives assault and frenzy, you gave that to him actually, so that helps him a little bit. Gives us heavy bolter assault, which is nice. So you could advance and still fire that bad boy. And then you gave the purity seal of +1 weapon skill and devastating wounds to Trimble, who's got a power sword. And Trimble also has the bolter ammo upgrade to give him precision and +2 sustained hits.
Big question.
Yes.
That reroll from the frenzy ammo, is it reroll failed or reroll?
Just reroll.
Okay.
You're gonna fish for sixes?
Always sixes.
Yeah. No, I'll always stick to what Games Workshop is now properly doing, which is just reroll a hit roll.
Okay.
It's your choice to reroll or not. So you can reroll sixes if you wanted. Okay, so command phase, nothing's going on. You're not doing battle shock tests yet.
Stop it.
We'll get there. What is your first turn going to look like?
We're going to advance because we're running.
All right, let's roll some advances.
Wait.
Are the crates a thing? Well, do you remember the instructions I gave you? I said find equipment so you can MacGyver a way to blow this place.
So we're
Which obviously, like, look at it. It's not like you just plant a melt-a-bomb and the whole thing's coming down. It's been up for millions of years. You're going to need something pretty...
I don't want to split my forces.
But yet...
But we're gonna. So Muratov is gonna go this way, the rest are gonna go this way, and everybody's gonna advance.
Okay, go ahead and roll the advances. We'll show you.
Actually, Muratov might not need to.
Meritov first.
Well, with his Raving Guard +1 movement and the aura from the big leader here, Kimday, +1 movement as well, he's able to get there without an advance.
So you're able to do an action on your very first turn, which is nice. And then Trimble's advancing down the stairs, and then hops down safely, because it's only one level that you hop down. And Rotblat's is going to find a spot. Kimday's just trying to find a place where he can stand. He's just going down a level. So that's it for your whole turn, because you're not shooting, but you do have an action that you did here on these crates. And so as you search the crates, you will successfully find stuff in the crates on a 4+. And this is just a flat 4+ all the time. You do. So as he goes through, he finds some munitions, he finds some grenades, and even finds a melt-a-bomb. And so what he's going to do is he's basically going to pack those up, and now he's equipped with them. So it's not enough yet to be able to blow the place, obviously, but he now has some munitions. He's basically scavenged everything he can from this box.
Okay.
So that's the end of your turn. You can still hear the screeching coming from above, and then you hear the flapping of wings. Many wings.
Nice.
Flying down is a winged Tyranid Prime who is attached to a unit of 5 gargoyles. That is the reinforcement step of my turn. So you are welcome to Overwatch. So who is Overwatch?
Trimble first.
So Trimble, who does it for free. Where is he?
Down here, and he hits on 3s.
So he opens fire, and he gets 1 hit, winning on a 3. Nothing. And then, of course, Rotblat's got to do it with his awesome heavy bolter. Oh, you wanted Trimble to hurt one because he's got Frenzy on his bolter now, which lets him reroll if they're hurt. So he hits on...
4 hits.
Yeah, because he's only 6s, but 6s are +3 hits. 3s to wound, so 3 wounds. So 3 of them are dead because he ignores cover, so no saves allowed. They are going to shoot down. That is Meritov. 4s to hit. They missed. And then we're going to declare a charge. We're going to come down the stairs. It's going to be a little awkward, but we'll kind of play with it. As they charge plenty. As he comes down the stairs, he engages both Rotblat and Kimday. So they're both in that combat. We'll start with the winged Tyranid Prime. Of course, he's smart, and he sees that heavy bolter, and so he's going to go for that. And he's going to hit on 2s with sustained. Oh, 5 hits. Strength 7, so 3s to wound. We got only 2 wounds, which is good because they're 2 damage a pop. -1, so 4 up. Oh, he takes 2 damage. And then the 2 gargoyles will also attack him. 4s to hit with sustained. Nothing. So who's going to fight back?
Rotblat first.
Combat weapon from Rotblat, hitting on 3. Oh no, hitting on 4s. So only 1 was hit.
Oh, they both wound.
They both wound, so that's 1 wound. No AP though.
No AP.
So 6 up save. So 1 of them dies. 1 gargoyle goes down. And now Kimday.
He's hitting on 3s and
They're still only toughness 3.
Yeah, maybe 2.
So it'll kill 1 gargoyle and then have a 6-up save on the wing prime with a -2. And he fails that. They're just 1 damage apiece? Is that right?
Yeah. Xenophase Blade is 1 damage. Devastating.
So it kills the last gargoyle and brings the wing prime down to 5 wounds. And that is the end of the Tyranids turn. Oh, you have nothing in your command phase, no battle shock yet. What is your plan now? Oh, and you should have got a couple experience for Meritov. I'm not sure if that upgrades him or not.
No, sure.
Hey, before we go on your turn, you have a question to ask?
Yeah, I was wondering if I could tell if there's any signs, like in my frantic running as I started, are there any signs that Tyranids are already down here?
Like dead bodies of Tyranids or like
yeah,
eggs?
There would be, if the Mechanicum were here. Wait, were the Mechanicum here when the Tyranids were here?
So you don't know the timeline.
I'm just a low-level grunt here, bro.
Yeah, you basically showed up, and what you were told in the briefing was that the ruins appeared.
Yeah.
And then the Tyranids attacked. And when you arrived, you found that the Mechanicus are here too. You don't know how long the Mechanicus have been here. But given the fact that you keep finding equipment set up, you expect that they've been here for
I'll
at least a little longer?
let the audience know what's happening in my head right now, because Matthew's got me in a bit of an analysis paralysis because he tricked me in the last mission. And now I'm trying to figure out if
I didn't trick you.
You
did exactly what Deathwatch would do.
Yeah, fair. No, but now I'm thinking now I'm overthinking. Do I want to go to this crane and maybe extend both these cranes to block? I was like, oh, I'm gonna take these cranes and I'll block that hole, and maybe the big guys can't get down. Okay, well,
you've got some munitions now.
The guys are coming. No, so maybe I'll take these cranes. I was gonna destroy the stairs as I'm going, and then it'll slow them coming at me. But they got wings.
Those ones do, but not all.
Yeah, right. So I'm trying to figure out. A perfect. I don't want to waste any actions, right? I want to try the perfect plan all the way through.
I know, right?
But I don't know what I'm doing.
You want to read somebody else's playthrough.
So
and then do it exactly right.
So is there any signs? This is a fair question to ask. That there are Tyranids down here.
No.
No signs Tyranids have already been down here.
Correct.
Okay. I am going to.
I'm not saying. I'm not going to say that no Tyranids have been down here. I'm going to answer your question, which is, are there any signs that?
Yes, absolutely. That's fair. No, that's fair.
And the answer to that question is no.
Okay. So
as far as you can tell,
I'm going to continue.
So he's going to basically be like, "You got that, brother?"
Doing
yes,
work.
Keep going. So he's going to keep searching crates.
I think
What about Trimble? Oh no, not Trimble. Yeah, Trimble, the one with the power sword.
Well, that's the thing. I was thinking about coming here and blocking the hole, but I don't think one crane can do it, or destroying stairs. But we kind of got bogged down a little bit. So I'm thinking.
Well, you can still do the action and wait and prep for stuff, right? But that's up to you.
Okay, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna see if this thing has got powered up.
Okay.
So you're gonna
do an action for it, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll wait till the end of the turn for me to describe what's going on there.
And then.
And the other two are just going to stay in combat.
Well, no.
If you got pistol on your heavy bolter.
Kim Day is going to leave.
He's going to fall back.
Because he can charge back in.
That is true. But where's he going to fall back to? Because he can't advance and fall back, right?
Oh no, it's back up.
Okay, so he's going to basically climb up while
But the problem is
the wing prime is currently attacking.
No, you don't understand the problem I'm dealing with here.
What?
That means Roplat is stuck there with pistol, and if he kills him, now Kim Day is up there,
by
kind
himself.
of exposed. I don't want to play anymore.
You know the heavy bolter is going to take out the prime.
All right, we're done moving. I don't feel it's my turn 2, and I'm down a level. I don't feel like I'm moving fast.
So do you want to fall back with
no, because
Kim
then
Day and go down another level? Because he could retreat down a level.
Just be cool, bro. That's all I gotta say. Just be cool.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll dice. And we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So the heavy bolter with pistol, now it's going to be hitting on 4s with sustain. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of hits in their first try. 4s to wound? Yeah, I think you just killed him. 5-up save. Yep, you got him. That's 2 experience. And surprise, surprise, that gives him enough XP to level up. So Steve is going to continue on the shooting table. So roll a D3. We'll just kind of count down. You got a 3. Already has that. So 1, 2, 3. Tracer rounds. After this model has shot, choose 1 unit that this model hit. Everybody else gets +1 to hit, +1 AP. So you got tracer rounds in your heavy bolter now.
Okay.
Still has 2 more shooting attacks. What's he gonna do?
You seen the Matrix 3rd movie, right?
Yeah.
Remember those walker things are shooting up in the hole?
Yeah. But they were shooting at things coming out of
Can
the
I just hold the trigger on the hole?
You know what?
You got me all freaked out!
Yeah, no, I'll let him do that. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of your attacks, which will be 8 more shots, because you have 2 more shooting attacks with rapid fire. And he's basically just looking up, and he's just going to fire. And so what I'm going to do...
nothing.
No, it's going. Basically, I'll allow this to slow down my reinforcements as long as
nice.
you're doing this, but condition on how many hits you get. It's
Okay.
not going to be wounds. You're just rolling for hits. So we stood still. You're hitting on 4. 6s are three extra hits, and so I'm going to say that you need at least, let's say, 6 hits.
6 hits
to slow me down.
Please.
If you get at least 10 hits, then I won't even place reinforcements next turn. But if you get at least 6, I will place reinforcements and then remove some of them to show that you killed them.
His frenzy, I mean, would you say the darkness is a little bit wounded?
Nope, the darkness is not wounded at all. It's at full health.
Ugh.
Oh my, did you get the 10?
Oh,
you did,
geez.
you got the 10. So you just got a free turn of no reinforcements.
Oh, he's gonna say the first again. Goodbye, buddy.
And that's not always, no, the difficulty that's going to increase.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Because obviously the swarms are coming. End of your turn, you're going to search these crates. 4+. Okay, so
Beautiful.
he found more munitions, specifically more melta-bombs, and so he's able to strap a couple melta-bombs. So he's at full capacity now. He won't be able to carry anything else until you start using them. So you got to decide where you're going to start using them.
Okay.
We're also going to assume that you have the skills to MacGyver stuff. So for example, if you wanted to plant a charge somewhere and then set a timer, but you'd have to tell me the timer.
So
how many turns before it
My
blows up.
question right now is: you said he's at full capacity. Is there more in the crates?
No, those crates have been all searched, but he can't search any more crates until he uses what he has. And over here, as Trimble looks at the crane, he's able to activate it, so you now have full control of the crane. Not remote control though. So
On this crane, is there like a little screen tells you? You play like any kind of video game, where it tells you like, you extend, descend. It tells you the controls.
Yeah. The controls are intuitive enough. So he can extend it a little further. Obviously, the model doesn't quite represent just how big the crane is, and the crane would be much larger. So it is designed to obviously bring equipment down from above.
I wanna
down to here.
I wanna block the hole, so if any like big guys are there, they're gonna have to like get through past the crane.
So okay, that's fine. So we can't actually physically turn it. So we'll just say that he activates it and he moves it. So as you got the heavy bolter firing straight up, and then you're blocking the hole. So that'll definitely slow things down. So we can jump right to your next turn because you've delayed reinforcements by a turn. But I can tell you that if you do the heavy bolter thing again, it's going to be much more difficult.
He's gonna slow.
Not impossible.
He's gonna move. So we're gonna actually come down here and like get like a cross section of the cranes.
And just like slow them down as much as
I don't want that big thing that you have on the table right there coming down the hole.
Yeah, I'm not going to show people what it is, and they'll remember from last episode.
Buddy, you killed my guy upstairs. They know it's there.
Yeah. Trimble then rushes down the stairs. Can't do an action yet because that was an advance. And then Santos, Rotblat.
He's climbing and then he's gonna jump down.
Okay, so there was a stairs there that he jumped down, the first one, right?
I guess not actually. So I guess he's.
Well, no, that's fine. He can jump down as long as he lands in a spot, then lands in another spot. It's more like if you're jumping from here down to there.
Yeah, because regular climbing.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you got your White Star
Kim
Day.
He's only gonna get about here. He didn't advance that far.
Yeah, and he wants to keep that aura up. Let everybody else be fast. And then Rotblat is not going to fire up at even with his assault heavy bolter because the cranes are now in the way, and he'll actually risk damaging the cranes. The Tyranid turn right to reinforcements. I'm prevented from bringing anything big down, which actually was going to be happening. And so instead I bring a Tyranid warrior who is attaching to these Hormigons. And yes, that is a thing. And while he's attached to them, he gives them sustained hits. Just like he's basically a Tyranid prime without wings. That's how I'm going to play him. I'm going to roll an advance for them. I know that's weird for a reinforcement, so it's just to represent that they are nice and fast, and they can charge when they advance too. And then you can do your Overwatch. So they're going to move an extra 3 inches. So it brings them a little closer. And so you have your Overwatch now. You're going to start with Trimble. Where is he? All the way down there. Hitting on 3s. One hit. Does Trimble not have sustained?
Oh, he does actually.
So that was 3 hits. So you have 2 more hits.
One.
No AP though.
No AP.
So we'll do a 4-up save on a Hormigont because they're in cover.
Oh.
Yeah, you're trying to trigger the reroll for the frenzied heavy bolter. So heavy bolter now, just hitting on 6s, but each 6 would be 4 hits.
Nothing.
Literally one of those rerolls. Let's see if I charge. I'm probably going to need like a 9-inch charge is my guess, but we'll roll it. And then if it's not, 7, I don't think so, but I'll check. And they needed an 8-inch charge. I checked it and double checked it, and a 7 just doesn't quite do it, and I have no way to re-roll that because I just had the advance and charge. That was their thing. So at the end of my turn, you see an explosion at the top, and one of the cranes is destroyed. So I want you to remove the blue one for me.
Okay.
And so there's something up there blasting it hard enough that these big cranes are just, as it falls down, when you look at the crane, you can see it's just molten slag. Something just superheated it. And the other crane's still up there, so it's still going to slow them down, but only little things are going to get through till the second one's dead. So we're back to your turn. So far, so good. You only got a couple wounds on Rotblat.
Coming down, I'm going to see if this thing is operational.
So he's going to start working this little, what would you call that? Some sort of servo hauler?
Hopefully it's a stair grinder.
A stair grinder. I don't know. It looks like it's supposed to pick things up. We actually forgot to level Meritov up when he was searching those crates. So nothing specific for him, so you're going to roll random. So roll a d4. So we keep rolling until you get a 1, 2, 3, or 4. So that'll be toughness. Now we can roll twice, re-rolling duplicates, and choose one. So you can do number 6, you can actually get twice. No, sorry, you only get once. +1 wounds or 5 up, feel no pain. And then the other one is Stonewall. And this, if he's knocked down or stunned, on a 4+, he's not knocked down or stunned. Still suffers
Give me that feel no pain.
Feel no pain 5+. And then we've got Trimble.
Not fair. Agreed with the clock. We're gonna do a thing where...
Oh, you're not gonna go for the stuff?
I know I am, but I might, no, he's probably gonna have to shoot.
So you're not gonna be able to do an action at all.
So we're gonna advance.
Rotblat?
Yeah, we're just gonna put him down here.
So, tactical retreat, basically.
And we're gonna keep getting out of here. He's here.
He wants to shoot? Just put him at the top of the stairs, we'll remember where he is.
And I think...
So he's working on this.
Do I have to decide? I might need him to shoot. Can
well, you can basically, the way actions work
same
is
as,
you declare them at the beginning of the shooting phase.
I'm gonna check
but you fail them if you shoot or charge.
I'm gonna check the equipment.
Okay, so you declare that, and then you can change your mind.
Okay, so...
Same thing with over here. He's gonna start to work on this, but if he does shoot or charge, he fails the action.
Kimday, taking shots up.
First shot.
Oh, well, I'm gonna do both shots.
Yeah, you might as well.
I don't know what to do.
6s don't do anything special.
Nothing for him.
It's just a bolter. 3s to wound.
1.
And I got a 4-up save. You really want me to fail this? I do.
Beautiful.
Hey, frenzy. So that kills one Hormigaunt. Now Rotblat has rerolls to hit against them. Rotblat's still in rapid fire range, so now you're hitting on 5s.
I'm gonna
re-roll. So that's a couple more hits, and then 3s to wound. No rerolls here though because I'm not below.
We need to recover. I got some AP.
6-up saves then. So you kill 3 of them. So that kills 3 more Hormagaunts. They're below half now, so you get to reroll hits and wounds. Hitting on 5s. Hitting on 5s. So reroll that 4. You didn't reroll that 4.
Oh, you're right.
So there you go. You got 4 hits with sustained. Winning on 3s, rerolling. So it's 4 of them. So we've got a 6-up save on the Hormagaunt, who is now dead. And then we've got 5-up saves on the Tyranid Prime. If I fail all of these, he's dead, because I'm actually going to treat him as a Tyranid Prime. So dramatic. You got him. Jeez. And Santos, your MVP, obviously. We're also going to level up Trimble because he actually operated the crane. I'm giving him 1 experience for those because they're secondary.
It's just enough to level him. Random.
So Trimble's only got 1 upgrade so far, +1 toughness. So you want to randomize the table?
Yeah.
So keep going until you roll 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it's going to be close combat upgrades.
Okay.
So roll 2 and we can pick 1.
I think he's my new combat guy anyway.
2 and 3. So duelist, which is +1 save in close combat, max 3+. And then devastating close combat, which means in close combat, all 5s to the 5+ are critical hits and critical wounds. So if he ever has devastating,
he does have devastating from the purity seals.
Trimble does not.
Yeah, he does.
No, you gave that to
Trimble.
Rotblat.
No, it's the purity seal.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right.
I probably moved him around when I was, yeah.
Yeah, you might have pushed it around. Yeah, he does have devastating. So that means on 5+ to wound, it's devastating. So you can take that or duelist.
I'll take the devastating.
And then we're going to search the crate to see what you find. So we're on the random item generator. We're going to generate 3 and you can pick 1. So a purity seal, so melee weapon, +1 AP, and anti-Xenos 3+. So that's nice. Special flamer ammunition that ignores invulns. And special flamer ammunition that ignores cover, precision, and sustained hits. Yeah, okay, I know what you're choosing.
Yeah.
Obviously the purity seal. So purity seal, that's +1 AP and anti-Xenos 3+. So Trimble has both of the purity seals, but you're going to not use the second one for now.
For now.
So between missions, you can hand it off to somebody else. Okay, so you do activate this. What do you plan on doing with it?
I don't know. What does the manual say?
You can drive it around, and it can pick stuff up.
What's this thing do?
That's meant for precision placement of items. So essentially, like it's like a big fat magnet. So you can attach things to it and then tell it to place them. So he mainly uses it to change light bulbs. But you're welcome to come up with new reasons to use it. But it's just basically
So I can't destroy the stairs.
No, it definitely is not strong.
Oh, there are crates over there?
There's a crate over there, yeah. And crates down here. But remember, you're full. So you're welcome to do something that's part of the action.
I'm thinking, because setting bombs right now is too...
Too risky?
Well, it's gonna, I don't know yeah. No, I think, I can't think of a use for it right now. Oh, is there a freaking thing over there? How am I supposed to get over there? What the heck?
You can jump. Small gaps.
Wait, that means I can go over here. Can I blow this up?
Maybe.
Can that get across?
Well, you'd have to maybe clear a path for it first.
Wait a minute. Can I move the bridge? Is that strong enough?
It could probably like collapse the bridge.
Yeah, that's not what I want. See, I want to use that bridge to get over there.
Oh no, you can already cross it. Oh, I see. You want to pick up the bridge. It's too big for that. I mean, the bridge is too big. So it could, basically it's like a multi-tool in the end, like a magnet multi-tool thing, so you could use it to like unscrew things, drill things. But it's not like super powerful, it's just more meant to be able to perform many functions. And so I just, off camera, just told Steve that he can give verbal commands to this thing, as long as it can hear him. As long as things don't get too loud down here, and how far away you get will obviously make it more difficult. So you can actually just like give us some commands right now, or give us some commands later. So I'm going to tell everybody my plans that hopefully not telling Matthew did make sense. So if I load it up with some bombs, have it drive up and like wait, once this crane gets destroyed, anything comes this way, I can detonate it, because he's going to jump over here, grab that. Does he have enough bombs to load this up as well? Well, it depends how much you want to use. If you want it to be a good size explosion, you'll put everything you have on this one. If you want it to be a minor explosion,
I want to put no bombs on it. Not doing anything with it. I'm going to drive it up just to block.
Okay.
I'm going to put everything I have on this one. Hopefully it's enough to blow this completely up.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn. So you still have the crane blocking a little bit. Things can get through. There's no heavy bolter firing up there. But no big things can get through quite yet. You can feel a pressure in your head as the shadow of the warp descends. A zoanthrope attached to a unit of neurogaunts comes down into the chamber.
Overwatch!
You can already feel the air around you heating up as it prepares its psychic lance. Who's overwatching?
Oh, we'll start off with Trimble.
Yeah, try to weaken it, right?
Yep.
So he's hitting on
threes
because he's a Dark Angel. That's 1 wound with a 6 up invuln because the zoanthrope hands that out. That kills 1. That's what you wanted so that Rockblat will get his rerolls to hit. Needs 6s.
Lots of 6s, folks. Lots of 6s. Okay.
You didn't need the reroll. You already got 8 hits. These are 3s to wound. So we still have 4 gaunts with a 6 up invuln. So 1 survives and then dies. So all the gaunts are gone, but the zoanthrope remains unharmed. And it looks down at Rockblat, and Rockblat can feel heat all of a sudden around him. And then a moment later, he can see the microwave beam that basically forms between the zoanthrope and him as he warp blasts down. In fact, not as a blasto, but as a lance.
Stealthy.
He's stealthy?
Yeah.
That's all right. I just roll 6.
I know.
So I'm hitting.
Not 3 times in a row, Matthew.
Yeah,
not 3 times in a row.
So I need a 4 to hit then. And then 6s are lethal. Oh, that wasn't even anywhere close. Man, that was a scary moment. The zoanthrope remains. And then another explosion from above, and this crane comes down, just like bam, and it smashes into this bridge, destroying it. As the crane lands in a rubble beneath.
It's not what I wanted.
Your turn.
We're gonna come here for he's down here. He's gonna come here for demolitions. He's staying put.
Looking up with his heavy bolter.
I guess
I got this.
He'll just come this way. And we're gonna
So
go.
as you move down with the white scar, I'm gonna overwatch.
Oh, fair.
The lance again. So I need a 6 to hit, which will be lethal. This will be on Kim Day. No.
I can get all the way to here with my movement, but like, what does that do for me? I mean, sorry, not what does it do for me. Like, is there like a test or something?
No, that's a small enough gap that you can just cross it as part of your movement.
And we're gonna just order this thing to drive up a little bit.
Look at it. It even stays on the stairs. Should you phase?
Yeah, we're gonna send a Trimble to try to get a wound on him. Hey.
It does have 5 wounds.
Might as well do his other shots. Oh, that's 2 more hits.
This Trimble has
sustained as well.
Sustained on his. You're looking at 5 still.
And 3.
Oh, okay. We've only got a 4 pinball, so you should be able to do it. Nope.
Okay.
I made them all. Rocklat, and I'm going to tell you, this one has 5 wounds and not the normal 3.
Okay. So he's on 5s.
Oh, no, he stood still, so it's 4s.
Oh, sure. Those all hit.
No rerolls, that's right. 4s to wound. So 3 more wounds at 4 up invulns. Hey, he's only got 1 wound left, so that's reroll hits and wounds for your second one. It's 4s to hit, so that's lots of hits. 4s to wound. Reroll. Because of frenzy. Jeez. Think you did it. And you got him. Okay, so you're holding off the reinforcements, but unfortunately, you have one last shot, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a long shot. You're going to have to roll all 6s in order for it to slow down the next one. Oh, well, that's fine. There's only 3 of them from this distance.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair.
You need it because with all 6s, you get 12 hits, which is what you needed. So if the crane's gone, you can now start. You can actually see the light from the up above becomes dark as the swarms start to descend. Searching these crates on a 4+. Nope. So you can continue searching them.
Okay.
So you just haven't. You're still going through. You just haven't been successful in your perception check, kind of thing. And then you're going to activate this servo hauler as well.
I'm putting. It's the same as that.
Yeah.
I'm putting everything I got on it.
Okay, so you're loading it with all your munitions.
Yeah.
And then you can wait for a voice command. And that is your turn. The swarms descend. The sky is darkened as the psychic bioform monstrosity lowers down. Swarms descend around him, a unit of gargoyles and hormigons. Not attached to him, so he's still independent.
What are we looking at for 3 squads?
Yeah, 3 squads. You're welcome to Overwatch at this point.
Okay, well, let me check ranges to the squad.
Overwatching?
We're going to overwatch the gargoyles with Trimble.
3s and 3s. So 2 wounds. 5 up saves, because you don't have any AP or...
Nope, none of that. This is a bolt gun.
Kills 2 of them. So 3 of them are left. What is Rot Black and
Is he
White?
go after the same squad? Focus.
6s to hit. Reroll. Oh, you got your 4 hits. 3s to wound. Okay, so 2 of them. They got a 6-up invuln with that creature nearby.
Ooh.
Kill 2 more. Yeah, this thing has all sorts of psychic powers and emanating from him. Several auras, I would say. One gargoyle will fire straight down. I think that's all he's in range of. Hitting on a 4, but lethal because of the nearby creature.
He's stealth.
Stealth? Oh, so 5. Let's roll 6. Or just
Not at all.
But as this psychic monstrosity new bioform comes down, it is much more intelligent. And it focuses its efforts on what it knows. Its swarms have already come across and has been shared through the synaptic web.
I don't like these
true
Tyranids adapting. Okay?
Yeah. They're not allowed to know
They're
stuff.
dirting.
They're not allowed to know stuff. You blast down with a flamer. Don't care about your stealth. Don't care about your benefit of cover. 2d6 auto hits, so 7 of them. These are strength 6, AP 2, 2 damage. So 3s to wound. Okay, we got only 3 of them. AP 2, so 5 up.
He always has cover, but how much damage are they?
No, because this is ignore cover.
Oh, there's cover.
They're 2 damage. So that's 6 wounds, so you're going to take 5 injury checks. So roll 5 dice, take the worst. Oh, you didn't even get knocked down. You got stunned, though, and 2 wound tokens. So next turn, his weapon skill and ballistic skill are reduced by a further 1. Back to your turn. Give me a battle shock on him.
Is there any modifiers here?
There's no modifiers here, so he passes. But then I want you to give me a shadow in the warp.
Everybody?
As a psychic pulse goes out. Yes, but it'll be at -1 for everybody. So call it out and roll.
Rotblat is excellent. Kimday, excellent.
Well, that's good because he's the one who gets everything out.
Trimble. Oh.
No actions for Trimble.
And Meritov.
Meritov, if he fails, that's a big deal. Oh!
Dang it.
A turn of not doing actions. So his mind is too clouded to give voice commands or to do any actions. So we got 2 Battle Shock. We got Trimble and Meritov. So Meritov is just confused. His mind is muddled. So what are you going to do? So basically, at this point, you're deciding you're just going to have to give up the secondary mission objective that is so much fun.
This thing was driving. Is it still driving?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because you told it to go up the stairs and to block.
We're gonna send him. Wait, are we within 12? Not quite.
Advance and
So,
well, it wouldn't be.
No, for an extra +1 movement.
Oh, I see.
He's gonna advance out of there.
He's gonna rush around and get to the crate. You can't search it right now because his mind is too clouded. What about everybody else?
We're just running out. We're running out of here.
Okay. So just do a bunch of advances.
Yeah. So
with the charges planted on the main column, you're hoping that that'll be enough to slow them down. They're coming down here, not searching the crate.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And just before Roplat moves, Overwatch. Superheated plasma from his psychic brain, 9 hits. 3s to wound. All right, we got 5 at -2, so 5 up saves. Oh, okay, you got 2 of them. So that's 6 damage, so give me 6 injury checks. Don't roll any 6s, otherwise he's down. You didn't! How did you not roll any 6s? Oh, he is knocked down. So knock him down. So now he has to spend his movement standing up. So go ahead and stand him back up. And he's up to 5 wound markers now. That is all your movement. We got shooting now. He can still shoot, and he did not advance.
We're going after the big guy then.
You got to, right? Still within rapid fire.
So we're hitting on
So you're
4 for
you're stunned.
5 for minor wound, 6 for stunned.
And you didn't stand still.
Had to stand back up.
So you just need 6s.
Wait a second. He's shooting first.
Because he has
assault.
Assault on this. So hold on to those as your fails, because you're looking for a reroll. You got
2 hits.
Yeah, you're good. And then 5s to wound. Oh, okay. He's got a 4-up invuln. He's got a lot of wounds, but only a 4-up invuln. Oh, one goes through. So he's down to 7 wounds, which means you can re-roll hits.
I gotta do his secondary shots.
Second attack, yeah.
2 hits. And nothing. Okay.
So re-roll those 4 misses from the first shooting attack.
Nothing.
Still no 6s. Second attack. There's 1 6, but re-roll the fails.
There's 2 6s.
Yeah, re-roll the fails.
Okay.
So that's a lot of extra hits.
What's your toughness?
You need 5 spoons. His toughness 8.
4.
So 4 of them. We got 4-up invulns. So 3 more get through for 6 damage. He's got 1 wound left. You got 1 more chance, but you need 6s. Oh my goodness, reroll. Okay, and you get to reroll wound rolls as well. I think you're going to take him down. Oh my
jeez. Can he go back? Reload, go back over there.
No, quick load. Oh, there's more stuff still coming though. He was just the nearest. So I had to make all of these 4-up invulns. Yeah, no, I didn't even make anywhere near it.
Experience.
So you mortally wound this guy. If he's dead, you know what? I'm going to roll the death charges for him.
Oh, he's one of them.
He's 10 plus. You won't have to deal with him again for the rest of the campaign. Okay? Anything else I'm not going to worry about.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Okay, so he's been mortally wounded and driven back. So you see it retreat back up the entrance as you're just like, duck, with the heavy bolter. And all the nearby creatures are shrieking as their heads are hurt from the synaptic link being severed. I apologize, somehow my mic got muted, but I am back. So you just killed the big dude, drove him off, mortally wounded. And now it is my turn, right?
I'll go. No, you just showed up. I overwatched and died.
Yeah, nice try. Battle shock on the gargoyles. They fail, so they're going to be lurking. All that basically means is they're going to stay here and they have to fire at the nearest target rather than trying to finish off your guy. Advance the Hormagaunts, 16 inches. Oh. You're going to overwatch them?
I'm going to do it with Muratov and then Santos.
Right, to get your rerolls.
Muratov!
Hitting on 3s, winning on 3s?
No.
Oh,
Trimble. On, we can't see.
But he's too far away.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we've got...
Rot blood on 6s. Okay, go ahead.
No rerolls.
You can move. That's how for the gargoyles.
You were worried about the gargoyles.
I thought they were more worth it.
Well, the Hormagaunts are frenzied now as they come down. The gargoyle will fire down at Meritov.
Stealth.
Hitting on 5 with stealth, nothing. Charging. Yeah, they made it.
It might be in.
Well, Rotblat, I think you're in trouble. 15 attacks coming from those Hormagaunts, hitting on 4s. Nothing special about it though. 5s to wound. Only 2, but they're -1, so 2 4-up saves. Oh, he takes them both. So 2 injury rolls, and he is out. But is he dead? Kind of sweating here, aren't you? 10 plus, he's dead. 8, but that is a major wound. So we're gonna see what permanent injury he has. Yeah, so you rolled an 8 or 9, which is major wounds. We're gonna roll on the major wounds chart. So go ahead and roll a D6. You rolled a 2, which is -1 movement.
Nice, slow,
So he's-
little legs.
Yeah, he's permanently down to 5 movement as his base. So he's out, and you got more stuff coming. In fact, I forgot to put something down in the reinforcement phase. But in reinforcements, like I forgot to put them down, there's a unit of 3 Gene Stealers attached to a Broodlord. So we're back to your turn. You don't have any battle shock to take, so those guys are no longer battle shocked. But you are down a man. Well, 2 now with Santos gone.
This is so simple of a turn.
It's gonna
We're
leave.
just gonna go this way. I don't need that anymore. I want to shout over, give me detonate in, oh, can I verbally?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, good. So I'm gonna detonate at the start of start of my turn?
You can tell it when. Tell me the trigger.
So I know which I'm gonna run there.
Yelling is a free action at any point that you like.
I'm gonna have them detonate at I feel like this might be too close. So
You mean the plasma reactor down here that would have an explosion that would be immense because it's a plasma reactor?
So I'm gonna have it detonate at the end of my next turn.
Okay, so you're gonna, because if you go down there, you're not gonna be able to hear it. He's not gonna be able to hear you anymore, right?
And then he's gonna run, but Matthew, he's gonna take the damage. He's gonna leap off the edge.
You're gonna leap off the edge?
Yeah, we're gonna add this.
So you just put him down there.
Gotta go on this angle.
So it's 2 levels, so he takes 2 mortal wounds.
6
So he just loses 2 wounds.
legs.
Oh, but he's got feel no pain. 5 up.
It takes 2.
He takes 2 mortal wounds. And then shooting phase, just opening fire. Trimble will fire first, hitting on 3s.
But he's got that sustained 2.
And then 3s to wound. Oh, golly. So we got any AP on this?
No, it's smoking.
4 up from cover. So 2 of them die.
And then
2
Kim
more Magants. And then Kim Day is going to fire. Also hitting on 3s.
Beautiful.
6s aren't special though. And 2 more wounds with 4 up saves. Kills 2 more. All right. Immediate threat mostly dealt with. And then it's the end of whose next turn you're going to have it blow up?
End of my next turn, so I'm gonna run away and have it go.
Okay, so you're going to hope that that's enough. On to my turn. A simple battle shock for the Hormagaunts is unnecessary because they don't overwatch or do anything special.
Fair.
So we're just going to advance everything. Everything is advanced. Do you want to overwatch?
Yeah, sorry. Trimble will do it on 3s. Oh, geez.
Oh, geez. Sustained. 3s to wound. I'm just going to remove them. I'd have to roll that many 5 pluses. You got an experience. And then Kim Day will overwatch the Gargoyle.
No.
He misses. And then the Gargoyle will fire down at Meritov. Hits him even with the stealth. Wounds him on a 3 at -1 AP. And so that wounds him. Actually, no, he has the benefit of cover from more than 6
Oh,
inches
that's true.
away.
Always,
So
yeah.
he's good. And he had feel no pain too. Okay, did you do enough?
I have no munitions left, right?
He doesn't have any munitions left besides his basic shotgun and
I'm
stuff.
gonna do this just so I can get him.
There is a control panel right here though.
I was gonna have everybody just shoot at it as the end of my turn. See if
You
I can-
could shoot at it, but there's a control panel too.
but it's blown up next turn.
Yeah, but you don't know what that's going to do.
No, so you can't say stuff like that because now.
But you didn't know there's a control panel until you got down there. You made the choices and then found out there's a
The
control
main pillar's gonna go.
panel. That is one of the important pillars. But even the regular Space Marine, even though he's not like a technician or an engineer, knows what the basic
I feel like the
plasma
machine
generator can do.
is flashing on the panel. Like, come over here, fine.
No, you don't have to. I'm just telling you what you see. You decide what you're going to do.
How durable does it look?
They are designed to be durable because obviously, like if a rock fell on it and it blew up.
I mean, even if everybody shot those coils at all the same time.
Well, you only have bolters though. Bolters aren't exactly armor piercing.
You're telling me. You're telling me.
No,
You're telling me. You're telling me. No, you're telling me.
Once you shoot at it, I will tell you its stats. But until you shoot at it, you don't know. And I'll tell you right now, it's not impossible to kill with your bolters, but it won't be easy.
You know what? I'm gonna stick to the original plan. We're coming back over here. They're all gonna shoot at that thing, and in my turn, that's gonna go, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh,
right, so it's toughness 5 with a 4-up save.
Not a problem.
Okay,
We're gonna do-
and it doesn't have a number of wounds, but the number of wounds you inflict on it will determine the chance of it exploding.
All right, we'll start with Trimble.
So Trimble will go. What's he hitting on?
3s.
But does it sustained?
Yeah.
5s to wound.
2.
2 wounds on a 4-up save. So 1 wound. So I'm going to count up. So you've done 1 damage to it so far. So you see your bolter rounds are bouncing off of it, and you see a crack in it, and there's a tiny plasma leak. Hitting on 3s, when you're on 5s.
2.
2 of them, 4 up. Another 1 penetrates through. More plasma is leaking out.
And Miratov. Oh wait, what am I? Somebody was hitting better. No, never mind.
Miratov does 2 damage.
Nothing from him.
Okay, so 2's not a lot. So basically what it is that determines on a d6 how likely it is to blow up. So you're going to roll, because if it was 1, it's a 6+, if it's 2, it's a 5+. Essentially you need to roll 7 or higher, but don't roll it yet. Because at the end of your turn, that's going to detonate, and also we'll see if this detonates. So you need to roll a 5 or higher for it to detonate. And then you can decide what you do next turn. Go ahead, roll. Does not yet detonate.
But that now detonates.
But that does detonate. With a deafening explosion, there's an explosion that flashes you. Your visors automatically put on their safeties to stop you from getting blinded. And as the smoke and rubble clears, you look back and the pillar still stands, but you can start to see it cascading and breaking up. So it looks like it started a chain reaction, but not yet destroyed. But we will just obviously remove this. And unfortunately, you destroyed not that you're going to go back for it, but the supply thing. But the pillar is looking like it's going to be collapsing soon. Whether or not that'll be enough to stop all the Tyranids from coming in is doubtful, but it's possible that you could still do a little more damage. On the Tyranid turn, we'll move this guy out. We'll advance the Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers move down here. Do you want to do any overwatching?
Yeah, we'll do. Geez, 2
1
wounds
gargoyle
apiece,
left.
right?
Yeah, they're 2 wounds
He'll
apiece.
overwatch them.
So that's the shotgun.
All right, and then we're gonna put down the gargoyle
with Trimble.
With Trimble.
3s to hit for him. 3s to wound.
1.
1 wound, and you kill him. That's an experience. Hey, so at this point, the columns are failing, and that's going to stop any more reinforcements for the moment, because as the more reinforcements come down, it actually crumbles. And so it's slowed down the Tyranids for sure, but you're not sure how long it'll slow them down for. So you can always leave by this edge to end the mission at any point. There is no victory or defeat in this mission. It's more, what's the state of the place when you leave it? So Steve, you have cut off all reinforcements for this mission. Okay. But as you've done it, you have not cut them off permanently. It won't take them long to get in.
We're killing folks.
So you're going to advance. You can advance and charge. Remember?
I think I need my guns.
As long as you don't fail your charges, you can fit a couple guys in there. So get your 2 combat dudes, and then you got a shotgun who's got 2 damage, so he can help out a lot.
No, you know what? He's gonna have to advance. I'm gonna get rid of his guns. So he'll add an advance because he's going to come up, I guess, to there.
Yeah, well, you can just put him at the bottom. We know he's at the top of the stairs.
Trimble.
So Trimble is...
Miratov.
He's got the 2 damage shotgun.
I'll just do them both together.
So we're looking at 3s to hit.
3s and 4s?
Yes, 4s to wound. 5 up invulns. You kill one of them.
All right, Kimday will also.
Kimday will then fire up. He killed 1 so far.
I might as well do both.
3s to hit and 4s to wound. 5 up invulns. Oh, you kill another one. Give me the nearest one. And then let's do your charges.
Yeah. Trimble first.
So he makes it. He's already right there. So
and then Kimday.
Got to roll pretty high for him now. 6, I don't think does it.
3. No, he's not gonna make it. All right,
Trimble, you can do it. So you got the power sword that hits on 2s, and then it does devastating on 5s. So that's a mortal wound right there. Other than that, the 2 3s are wounds. So 5 up infalls. So they both go through. So that'll kill the Gene Stealer, and then a devastating wound will go on the Broodlord. Do you want to consolidate into the Broodlord?
Yeah, we're really fighting him.
Well, I mean, that lets him fight back then.
Do you need bonuses for charging?
No. It gives you an overwatch.
Yep.
Okay. The rubble continues to fall as the column is not quite giving out. That the number of munitions he put there was not quite enough. And so the Broodlord, just go ahead and pop him down right next to Trimble, and you can overwatch him. He's just going to move in charge. So why don't you just overwatch whoever wants
We'll
to.
do Muratov, and then Trimble one
hits on
hit.
3s and 5s
One
to
wound.
now. 4 up in Vuln. You wound him. You're going to attempt a heroic intervention
For
with Kimday.
sure. That's
Well,
enough.
you're within 6, so
Yeah.
that's enough for you to pop up there. Just make some room. You can push guys around. I'm going first, though. I'm going for Trimble. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Oh, golly. And then these are Strength 6, Twin Link, Devastating. 3s to wound. I'll keep that. They're -2, 2 damage apiece, so 5 ups. Oh, only one gets through. 2 damage on
2
Trimble.
damage.
Who's going to swing back first?
Kimday wants this. So
Kimday's hitting on 3s.
and
then
he's
6s.
got devastating wounds and anti-Xenos.
Oh, he got that one. No, he doesn't have that one yet. Trimble has that. He just didn't. He hasn't handed it off yet.
That was this game?
Yeah, Trimble picked it up.
Hey, this is our first game today. Oh my goodness, you're right.
Yeah.
So you got one
So you got
devastating
devastating and no other wounds. So that's 1. So he's down to 4 wounds. Now Trimble go and he hits on 2s. And
Devastating?
That's devastating. Yeah, he's got the +1 weapon skill on devastating. So I'm down to 3 wounds remaining. Okay, it's your turn. You're gonna deal with this Broodlord.
I'm going to.
Fall back in charge.
Yeah.
Are they both just gonna fall back in charge? Just leave them where they are.
Yeah, fair. You know what?
Guys with the white scar nearby. So they fall back. They're gonna shoot. Who's gonna shoot first?
We're gonna do. Oh, I guess he could shoot. They can't.
Maratov.
Everything hits. 2 wounds.
Saved and saved. And then put them back in combat. But they both could. Well, they don't both get to attack because I can get a free.
We're gonna do Trimble
counteroffensive.
first.
Trimble. It's hitting on 2s. And then
nothing.
Doesn't he have a power?
Oh,
score?
strength 5.
Yeah, I'm toughness 6.
Okay, nothing.
Sorry, toughness 5. So 1 wound at a 4 up invuln. Goes through. 1 damage. He's down to 2. Counteroffensive into Trimble, hitting him on 2s. Let's see if I can actually get through this time. 3s to wound, twin linked.
Ooh.
No devastating, so 4 at AP2. All 4 get through. That's 8 damage. So he takes 7 injury checks.
I have 2 wounds.
Yeah. So that's why it's 7 injury checks. Roll them. And he takes 3 wound tokens and is knocked down and stunned. Now he doesn't get the knockdown because he's in combat, but he is stunned. And then Kimday can swing 3s to hit, and then 4s to wound, devastating. That's a devastating. I got 1 wound left, which brings it to my turn. I'm just going to stay there, which means you get to swing first.
Kimday.
Kimday,
Uh-oh. That's 2 wounds.
4 up involves. He's alive. Goodbye, Kimday. I meant goodbye, Trimble. I try to rip him in half. 2s to hit, 3s to wound, twin link, devastating. Twin linked. If I were Scar, I'd reroll everything looking for 6s. But 5 up. Oh, you made. So that's 4 wounds. So 4 injury checks. If you roll any 5s, he's out. Okay, so now you're gonna roll. Does he die on a 10 plus? 9. So he does take a major permanent injury. Okay, roll me a major wound. Roll a d6. 3 is -1 ballistic skill permanently. Then it's your turn, so you'll fall back and charge or shoot and charge.
Yep.
See if you can finish him off with your shotgun first. 3s to hit, 5s to wound.
Nothing.
Nothing. Charge back in, because he can't shoot. He fell back.
And ooh.
Oh, he only hits once. Oh,
Devastating.
devastating. Oh, he takes him down. That's 2 experience.
1, 2. It's
And then
11?
you have just enough time that you're able to come over here, set the reactor to overload, and then get out of there. Within another minute or 2 of leaving this area, you hear a deafening explosion coming from behind you as the plasma reactor overcharges. And between that and the already weakened columns, you see an enormous cave-in.
Cost me just some ballistic skill.
Yeah, and a movement on
No, that already happened.
Oh, you mean in the
Yeah.
end. You mean in the end.
Yeah.
You can't help but have the feeling of looking back and saying, so what happens to us now? Because you're locked in here as well until you can find some other exit or a way to communicate with the surface.
We live forever. We'll eat rocks and
It'll be fine.
keep going, yeah.
So Kimday levels up from the survivor experience. Do you want to roll on a specific table?
He's a leader of men.
He's what?
Leader of men.
Which means what?
He's utility.
Utility. Well, there's only one leader thing. Everything else is just other weird stuff.
Oh,
Which
then random.
They can all be good. They can all be good though.
Random.
So that'll be shooting upgrades. And you can do either Grenadier. Oh, I got to change that one. Reroll the 4. that one I forgot to change because we're not doing that anymore. So 3 or 5. So devastating shooting. So his shooting crits on 5s. That goes for hits and wounds. Or tracer rounds. So when he hits somebody, everybody else gets +1 to hit and 8.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's good. And that is the end of episode 3. So you did manage to collapse the entrance. So it's going to take some time for the Tyranids to be able to dig through that mess. They can dig, of course. You know, Ravage, Trigons.
Sure.
Obviously, they are capable of doing that. But you did delay them by a significant amount of time, which means now you are free to continue your search for this AdMech and also to explore beneath the ruins of Drakenfell.
Love it. Love it.
Happy wargaming.